Dear child, take a breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let the noise of the world step back. Right now, it is only you and the message that was meant to reach you today. The angels have moved very close. Their wings create a calm around your heart. They have something important to tell you, something timely, something connected to what you feel but cannot explain, something linked to someone whose energy keeps pulling at yours. You have felt this person in your spirit, even on days when you tried not to, even on days when you told yourself you were done, even on days when you felt tired of waiting. Their presence has refused to leave, and you have wondered why. Today, the angels answer you. This person is standing in a heavy moment of their life, a moment that has stretched for far too long. They have been stuck inside themselves, stuck inside old wounds, stuck inside fears they never admitted, not even to themselves. They have carried hurt like armor, but this armor has become a cage that has kept them from moving toward you. For a long time, they pretended everything was fine. They smiled when they felt empty. They acted strong when they felt lost. They pushed people away because they didn't know how to be close. And this push also touched you, even when they didn't want it to. But the angels say this clearly. They never stopped thinking about you. Not once. Not for a single day. Your energy has been a light in their darkness. A memory they hold when everything else feels unstable. A quiet voice inside them saying, "You are safe with this person. You can trust this connection." But trusting has always been hard for them, because trust requires opening the heart. And opening the heart has always been painful. This person has lived with a deep internal knot. A knot made of old pain, old guilt, old disappointments. They hid it. They ignored it. They thought it would fade on its own. But instead, it grew heavier. And lately, it became impossible to ignore. Life is now pushing them. Spirit is pushing them. Their own soul is pushing them. They can no longer deny what they feel. They can no longer pretend the connection with you is accidental. They can no longer silence the truth inside their chest. This truth scares them, but it also frees them. They are waking up. Slowly, carefully, but definitely. The angels say the shift has already begun. This person is starting to look at their life differently. They are questioning choices. They are recognizing patterns. They are finally facing things they ran from. And most importantly, they are realizing you are not just a passing thought. You are not just a temporary feeling. You are not just another chapter. You are the turning point. You are the person their soul feels safe with. You are the person who makes them want to do better. You are the person who makes them want to heal. You are the person their heart chooses, even when their fear tries to run. But the angels want you to understand something deep. This person is hurting right now, more than you know. Their heart has cracks that never received care. Their emotions are tangled and loud. They are exhausted from pretending to be strong. And because of this, they move slowly. They hesitate. They overthink. They hide. They pull back. Not because they don't want you, but because they don't know how to give you the version of themselves they wish they could be. They worry about disappointing you. They worry about failing you. They worry about repeating old patterns. They worry about losing you once they open up. So they freeze, in silence, in fear, in confusion. Child, listen carefully. Their silence is pain, not rejection. Their distance is fear, not disinterest. Their delays are wounds, not lack of love. The angels have seen everything inside them, and they want you to know the truth. This person has deeper feelings for you than you realize. Feelings they have tried to suppress. Feelings they have tried to bury. Feelings that kept rising, again and again, no matter how hard they tried to push them down. You have touched their soul. Not just their emotions. Not just their mind. Their soul. This kind of connection does not fade. It transforms. It challenges. It stretches. Purifies. And right now, it is transforming them. The angels show me this person looking at their life with new eyes. Reevaluating everything. Choosing what stays. Letting go of what hurts. Trying to understand why they feel pulled to you. trying to understand why your presence feels like home, trying to understand why they can't forget you. And the answer is simple. Their soul recognizes you. Their heart knows you, even if their mind doesn't fully understand it yet. Even if their fears try to block it. Even if their past tries to interfere. Their soul knows the truth. But child, hear this clearly. The angels say this person is still fragile. They are still unraveling pain. They are still learning to trust their own emotions. They are still stepping out of the fog of confusion. They are still healing wounds that were ignored for years. They are still afraid of losing you. They are still learning that vulnerability is not weakness. This is why they move carefully. This is why they hesitate. This is why they sometimes disappear into silence. Not to hurt you, but to survive the intensity of what they feel. Your connection is not light for them. It is awakening. It is shaking their spirit. It is demanding honesty. It is exposing wounds. It is forcing growth. It is bringing them face to face with their deepest fears and their deepest desires. This is why it feels intense. This is why it feels confusing. This is why it feels spiritual. Because it is. The angels say this person is preparing to speak to you, not with half-truths, not with surface-level words, not with unclear actions, but with honesty. They are gathering courage. They are practicing the words in their mind. They are imagining the moment. They are thinking about how to approach you without messing it up. They are rehearsing conversations they never had the strength to have before. This conversation will matter. It will reveal things. It will make sense of things. It will answer questions you've carried for too long. It will open the door that has stayed closed between you. But child, Spirit asks you to be gentle. This person is tender right now. Their emotions feel raw. They are scared of being misunderstood. They are scared of being judged. They are scared of being seen too deeply. They are scared that once they open their heart, they will lose control. They are scared that you might not feel the same, or that you might not be patient with them, or that the timing is too complicated, or that their wounds will scare you away. They do not want to burden you. They do not want to disappoint you. They do not want to bring chaos into your life. This is why they have waited. This is why they have moved slowly. This is why they have observed from a distance. Not because they don't care, but because they care too deeply. The angels say this clearly. You are one of the few people this person genuinely trusts, even if they haven't said it aloud, even if they act guarded, even if they hold back emotions. You are the person they would choose, if they allowed themselves to choose with their heart instead of their fear. They see a future with you. They imagine moments with you. They imagine life with you, even when they pretend they don't, even when they try to focus on other things, even when they tell themselves it's not the right time. Their soul reaches for you, even when their mind resists. But child, the angels also speak to your heart. They know you have waited. They know you have been confused. They know you have felt abandoned. They know you have questioned your worth. They know you have wondered if you imagined everything. They know you tried to move on, but something always pulled you back. That pull was real. It was spiritual. It was mutual. You have been connected to this person in ways your mind cannot fully explain. But your heart knows. Your intuition knows. Your soul knows. You have felt their emotions without words. You have sensed their distance before they stepped back. You have felt their longing in moments of silence. You have felt their fear even when they seemed confident. You have felt their sadness during nights they cried alone. You have felt their love even when they tried to hide it. This is not imagination. This is connection. A spiritual thread ties you together, not to trap you, but to teach both of you, to heal both of you, to grow both of you, to transform both of you. The angels say your role in their life is powerful. You are a catalyst, a mirror, a guide, a reminder that real love exists, a reminder that healing is possible, a reminder that vulnerability is strength, a reminder that they deserve more than pain. You show them, simply by being you, what a safe connection looks like. And this scares them, because safety is unfamiliar. Love is unfamiliar. Consistency is unfamiliar. Being cared for is unfamiliar. But unfamiliar does not mean wrong. It means new. And this person is learning how to allow new into their life. The angels say this phase is temporary. Their confusion is temporary. Their fear is temporary. Their hesitation is temporary. Their silence is temporary. What is permanent is the bond between your souls. What is permanent is the lesson Spirit is teaching both of you. What is permanent is the pull that brings you back to each other again and again. Child, your angels ask you to stay balanced. Not to chase, not to pressure, not to rush, but to stay centered, to stay grounded, to stay open but protected, to stay patient but not self-sacrificing, to stay compassionate but not depleted, to stay ready but not waiting at the door. This connection needs space to breathe. This person needs time to heal. You need time to strengthen yourself. Both journeys are happening at once. Two paths that will meet when the moment is right. The angels say this person is building trust. Not in you. They already trust you more than they admit. They are building trust in themselves. They are learning to believe in their ability to love. They are learning to believe they won't ruin everything again. They are learning to believe they deserve something good. They are learning to believe that opening up won't destroy them. They are learning to believe that their heart can soften again. This is sacred work, and it takes time. You are not losing them. You are not forgotten. You are not unimportant. You are not abandoned. You are not a coincidence. You are not temporary. You are part of their awakening, part of their healing, part of their transformation, part of their next chapter. The angels show me this clearly. This person will come to you, not in a rushed, chaotic way, not in the same old patterns, but in a grounded, honest, heart-open way, a way that reveals everything you sensed but never heard, a way that explains everything that confused you, a way that brings clarity, not chaos, healing, not hurt, direction, not guessing. They want to talk. They want to be understood. They want to be honest. They want to feel safe. They want to feel accepted. They want to feel connected. They want to let you in. Slowly, carefully, sincerely. This conversation will be meaningful. It will open emotional doors. It will free both of you from confusion. It will mark the beginning of a new stage. A stage that requires truth. A stage that requires vulnerability. A stage that requires courage. A stage that carries the potential for real love. But child, before this conversation happens, the angels ask you to prepare your heart, to release resentment, to release anxiety, to release assumptions, to release fear, to release the urge to react quickly, to release the need to control outcomes. Because when this person speaks, their voice may shake, their words may stumble, their emotions may overwhelm them. They may reveal parts of themselves they have never shown to anyone. They may cry. They may pause. They may confess things that surprise you, things that hurt you, things that heal you, things that explain everything. They will need a soft place to land. Not judgment, not anger, not pressure, just presence, just understanding, just compassion, just truth. And child, you are capable of giving that. Not because you are weak, not because you settle, not because you wait around, but because your heart is strong, your spirit is mature, your intuition is sharp, your love is grounded in wisdom, not fantasy. This is why you were chosen for this connection, because you can hold space without losing yourself, because you can love without abandoning your worth, because you can see someone's wounds without letting them become your own. Because you can guide without controlling, because you can care without rescuing, because you can support without sacrificing your identity. The angels honor you for this. They see your strength. They see your patience. They see your loyalty. They see your effort. They see how much you care. They see how much you've held inside your chest. They say you deserve clarity. You deserve truth. You deserve forward movement. You deserve a relationship built on honesty. You deserve consistency. You deserve reciprocity. You deserve love that chooses you daily. And this person is learning how to offer exactly that. There is more to reveal, more you need to understand, more the angels want to show you about the next stage, the turning point that's coming, the emotional release this person is approaching, and the deeper connection being prepared. Child, take another breath. Your angels are still here. Their light is around you, steady and calm. They are ready to take you deeper now, into the truth of what comes next, and the role you play in this person's awakening. You have already felt the shift. You have sensed the tension in the connection. You have sensed the spiritual weight in the air. You have sensed the strange mix of closeness and distance. You have sensed something is changing. And you are right. This person is approaching a breaking point. Not the kind that destroys, but the kind that finally opens the heart. For so long they held everything inside. Their fears, their guilt, their confusion, their hope, their longing, their feelings for you. But emotions cannot stay buried forever. Pressure always rises. Truth always leaks through the cracks. And love always finds a way to be seen. The angels say this person is reaching emotional saturation. They can't pretend anymore. They can't stay silent anymore. They can't run anymore. They can't hide behind excuses anymore. Their soul is tired of avoiding what their heart already knows. And what their heart knows is you. They may not show it in a perfect way. They may not express it clearly yet. They may not know how to form the right words. But they feel you, deeply, powerfully, unavoidably. Your presence in their life has become impossible to ignore. Pulls them. It speaks to them. It challenges them. It softens them. It wakes them up. Calls them forward. And now, child, this person is preparing to step toward you. But before they do, the angels show me a truth you must understand. This person is healing wounds they never addressed. Wounds from old relationships. Wounds from childhood. Wounds from failure. Wounds from abandonment. Wounds from betrayal. Wounds from self-doubt. These wounds shaped their decisions. These wounds shaped their behavior. These wounds shaped the way they love. These wounds shaped the way they fear. And because of these wounds, they convinced themselves they weren't enough. They convinced themselves they weren't ready. They convinced themselves you deserved someone better. They convinced themselves they didn't know how to love properly. They convinced themselves they would hurt you, just like they had been hurt. So they retreated. Not because they wanted distance, but because they believed distance protected you. But the angels say this clearly. Their withdrawal was not rejection. It was fear disguised as distance. It was pain disguised as silence. It was overwhelm disguised as delay. It was uncertainty disguised as avoidance. And now, they regret that silence. They regret making you guess. They regret making you question your worth. They regret leaving things unfinished. They regret the confusion they caused. They regret not speaking sooner. This person carries guilt. Not because they meant to hurt you, but because they didn't know how to handle what they felt. They felt too much, too fast, too deeply, and they panicked. But child, the angels say this clearly. They are not running anymore. Life has cornered them. Spirit has pushed them. Their heart has cracked open. Their truth can no longer stay hidden. Their soul is waking up to its own desires. And those desires point toward you. However, this awakening is emotional. It is raw. It is unfiltered. It is intense. It is vulnerable. It is honest. And because of that, they may seem unstable at times. Some days they feel brave. Other days they feel afraid. Some days they want to pour everything out. Other days they want to hide again. Some days they imagine a future with you. Other days they question if they deserve one. Some days they want to run to you. Other days they freeze. This back and forth is part of their healing. Do not mistake it for indifference. It is emotional detox. It is spiritual purge. It is the old identity dying, so a new one can rise. This person is shedding layers. Layers of fear. Layers of shame. Layers of numbness. Layers of emotional avoidance. Layers of stubbornness. Layers of insecurity. Layers of old memories that left scars. And as they shed these layers, Your energy becomes more visible to them, more comforting, more meaningful, more undeniable. You are not simply a person they like. You are a turning point in their destiny, a moment of truth, a spiritual mirror, a doorway to the life they want, but never believed they could have. The angels show me this person thinking of you often, more often than you know. At night, in quiet moments, while working, while trying to distract themselves, while trying to convince themselves that emotions don't matter. But you matter. You matter more than they have ever admitted. Even to themselves. Your energy hits their spirit with honesty. You make them confront the parts of themselves they avoided. You make them question old habits. You make them want to be better. You make them want to heal. You make them want something real, something stable, something grounded, something deep. You make them believe in the possibility of love again. But child, hear this. This person is still learning how to open up. They are still finding their voice. They are still gathering courage. They are still understanding their emotions. They are still trying to break old patterns. And because of that, they will approach slowly. Not because they don't care, but because they care too much to rush. The angels show me their intention. They want this connection to last. They want this connection to grow. They want this connection to be healthy. They want to do this right. They want to show up as their true self. Not a mask. Not a fragmented version. Not a wounded version. But a healed, grounded version. They are working toward that. And they want you to know. You inspired this healing. Your presence. Your energy. Your patience. Your strength. Your compassion. Your consistency. Your intuition. Your light. You awakened their desire to heal. You awakened their desire to grow. You awakened their desire to choose truth. You awakened their courage to face themselves. You awakened their longing for connection. And now, they want to meet you with honesty. The angels show me the moment approaching. A message, a call, a conversation, an opportunity, a confession, a moment that changes the dynamic between you. This moment may come suddenly, or it may come quietly, but it will come. And when it does, you will feel the shift instantly. Their guard will soften. Their tone will change. Their energy will open. Their truth will begin to pour out. Their heart will speak through their eyes. Their soul will speak through their voice. They will reveal things you sensed intuitively. They will explain the silence. They will explain the hesitation. They will explain the confusion. They will explain the fear. They will explain what has been weighing on their spirit. They will explain why your connection affected them so deeply. And child, they will reveal their feelings, not in small hints, not in coded words, not in vague gestures, but openly, truthfully, sincerely, vulnerably. It will feel like a release, a breath they've held for too long, a truth that needed somewhere safe to land, a confession that changes everything. But the angels prepare you for this. Their honesty may not be perfect. Their words may tremble. Their voice may shake. Their explanations may be messy. Their emotions may overflow. Their vulnerability may surprise even them. They might cry. They might pause. They might struggle to articulate their feelings. They might reveal things they're ashamed of. They might admit mistakes. They might express fear of losing you. They might confess that they were scared of hurting you. They might tell you they didn't feel ready before. They might reveal that they almost reached out many times, but stopped themselves. And child, the angels ask you to listen, not to fix, not to rush, not to interrupt, not to judge, just to listen, because this is the opening. Their soul has been trying to reach, and your calm presence will help them speak their truth. But the angels also remind you, you are not meant to lose yourself in their pain. You are not meant to shrink for their comfort. You are not meant to carry their healing alone. You are not meant to abandon your own needs. You are meant to meet them in balance. Not above them, not behind them, not beneath them, but beside them. You have grown too. You have learned boundaries. You have learned patience. You have learned emotional clarity. You have learned to choose yourself. You have learned to release what does not honor your worth. You have learned to listen to your intuition. You have learned to trust divine timing. And now the angels guide you to use that wisdom. As this connection unfolds, they want you to be open, but protected, compassionate, but centered, hopeful, but grounded, receptive, but discerning. This is not about blind trust. This is about balanced trust. This is about mature love. This is about mutual healing. This is about a connection with the potential to elevate both of your lives. The angels show me the emotional shift coming for this person. A moment of clarity, a moment of courage, a moment where fear becomes too heavy to carry, a moment where their longing for you becomes stronger than their fear of vulnerability, a moment where their heart finally overrides their trauma, a moment where they stop resisting what they feel. And when that moment happens, they will reach for you. They may reach out suddenly. They may reach out softly. They may reach out with trembling hands. But they will reach out, because their spirit cannot keep this inside anymore. Child, the angels also want you to prepare for something else. This connection is about to deepen spiritually. Your intuition may become stronger. Your dreams may become vivid. Your emotions may feel amplified. You may sense their feelings in your own chest. You may feel their energy thinking of you. You may experience waves of emotion that are not yours. You may feel sudden warmth in your heart. You may feel pressure around your shoulders. You may hear their name in your mind. You may experience signs, numbers, or synchronicities. This is not coincidence. This is the soul bond activating, aligning you both for the next chapter. This chapter will require trust. Not naive trust, divine trust. The knowing that what is meant for you cannot be lost. The knowing that spirit does not connect hearts without purpose. The knowing that growth is happening on both sides. The knowing that love can heal when both people choose truth. But child, the angels must tell you this. This person is not fully healed yet. They are still walking through old emotional fog. They are still untangling fears. They are still breaking old cycles. They are still learning how to express their heart. And because of this, you will need to go slowly. You will need to build trust step by step. You will need to allow the connection to unfold naturally. You will need to allow them space when needed. You will need to protect your peace. You will need to speak your truth too. This connection is not meant to repeat old patterns. It is meant to create new ones. Patterns based on honesty. Patterns based on communication. Patterns based on safety. Patterns based on growth. Patterns based on emotional maturity. This person is ready to try, ready to heal, ready to open up, ready to face their fears, ready to tell you the truth, ready to let their guard down, ready to be seen, ready to choose connection. And child, you are ready too. More ready than you realize. You have done your inner work. You have healed layers of your own. You have gained clarity. You have strengthened your intuition. You have learned to respect yourself. You have learned to set boundaries. You have learned to walk away from what harms you. You have learned to trust divine timing. And now, your heart is prepared for a connection built with intention. The angels show me the path ahead. A heartfelt conversation. Turning point. A moment where both of you soften. A moment where the truth becomes louder than fear. A moment where the bond becomes undeniable. A moment where you both see each other clearly, not through wounds, but through truth. This conversation may not solve everything instantly. It may not offer a perfect ending. It may not guarantee immediate union, but it will open the door. A door that has been locked for too long. A door that must open for both of you to grow. A door that leads to understanding. A door that leads to healing. A door that leads to deeper connection. Child, the angels remind you, love is not only about the outcome. It is about the transformation. It is about the evolution of the soul. It is about becoming who you were born to be. Both you and this person are undergoing this transformation. You are growing. They are growing. And the connection is growing with you. There is more to come. More conversations. More healing. More clarity. More openness. More emotional truth. The angels are guiding both of you through this process. They are clearing the path. They are removing interference. They are protecting the connection. They are preparing the moment of alignment. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to chase anything. You do not need to worry about timing. What is meant for you is already moving toward you. This person is already moving toward you. Slowly, carefully, emotionally, spiritually, truthfully. Their heart is opening. Their fear is loosening. Their intuition is guiding them toward you. Their soul is remembering you. And soon, their voice will speak what their heart has been holding. Child, prepare your spirit, not by waiting anxiously, not by doubting yourself, not by fearing the future, but by grounding your energy, strengthening your heart, trusting your intuition, listening to the angels, and staying open to what unfolds. What is coming is significant. What is coming is healing. What is coming is clarity. What is coming is truth. What is coming is connection. The angels walk with you. The divine watches over you. Your heart is protected. Your spirit is guided. Your path is blessed. And child, this is only the beginning of what is unfolding between you and this person.